me church will be better. I think say chama Wontumi na sign e dia ba ha biu. Ne nsem no ba bia e sha se free ne ba bia aba be duru e na me pese ne e be bobo hu. Awati ase. E sha ase na ayesa agoragoro. But e kwa ni mu no na emu mia. Ba se sia ba bia asem na koku duru no. Ene nya ye tete no. Minia ehu. Unse e sha ase ye che no. Ni ja no. E na iyokufo be fa no. E na omode na sign kokoshe mu. E na omo ye investigation. And I Ghana for say MPP for BCM pene ema de near this cartoon it so say moment yeska we near man bill ti surely it is no na say ohwema emu pe ajapade bi ana say sika bi a ne botene be 50 million Ghana cedis anyi sika ketwa ti that say akwa den ti ho ne hu say minority members MPP MPs ewo parliament is da bi entimi entana asekwa nti omu nyina aka bo mu eto santene koko eko iyoko animu ho kotena fom ekire omani bre abre se omunyi chama Wontumi emfa mom nanso omo se da bi ya etwa bibi ato ho sika bi ni mutumi tua say vice president ekranso bai senko so hunu nanso am say ene amantimi anko no se ne omo sipe no ama still chama Wontumi eda so a police for akwachi. But glory be to God, a savior came out obi ayireti watimi abema bill but eno kura so achi no nsema ebo ba no me ne ehu lawyer and dia pia kubi wogina mu amachama Wontumi e de beto dwase sisi ade nyankopon ano yanye obi a wayiniti a we provide all these sureties na omo hwehwe se omo saka omo betimi agina so na omo yi chama Wontumi afiri police for akache ho no nanso omo saka wie na se komo ye hwehwe mu hu se no kre ene ama na mo de aba ne ho nkata na ye mo dia na e wealthy to that amount no nipa we betimi gina mu boae say yenyi chama Wontumi na o provide all these sureties I wealthy 50 million Ghana cedis mo uchim lawyer no kra ma ebro lawyer no kra ma ebo eye onimonyamfo ne mfoni edaso yi eye brand a champon
from Alexander Finyo market. They said they went to NIB. Your client is not there. Where is he?
See, there is a way of doing everything. If you use the way to do it, you will do it as expected. So you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house. This is, what is the time? This is 8 o'clock. But we've gotten public officers to stay here and wait for us. It depends on how you conduct the business. So we have been seen by the public officers. We've done what is dutifully our job to do with things. We encountered some difficulty which will be sorted out on Monday. Then we will have a fresh slate to operate. We will work towards the desired results. I beg you, all of you, I will stay out of the politics and the theater, and I'll do the work within the law. I thank you very much for this.
Just one question. Do you know the whereabouts of your clients?
Oh yes, why not?
Where is he?
We had brought him to meet with Vice President, but the situation we saw was difficult to arrange this meeting, to pass through the crowd to get Vice President to see him and talk to him. So we had to take him back, and I told you that his condition of health requires attention. So he is receiving attention. He is wholly good, he is wholly healthy, and there's nothing to worry about in respect of his health.
Secure the bail now?
We have been able to provide the sureties. That one I can assure you. And I'm very grateful to Honorable Brian Champon, who has supported me to file the documents. He has brought his documents to which goes over and above the value of money that is required. So I thank you very much.
So that means your client is going home tonight?
Oh, well, obviously no.
So when?
I told you that we encountered a challenge. The challenge that needs to be addressed before we can go forward. In fact, they had agreed to do the inspection tonight. So all the officers are there. But the challenge that I faced is legal. We can't do it because But I'm grateful to them. They agreed to wait for us to bring the documents for them to go and inspect the properties. But we have a legal challenge. Unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. So we will deal with it on Monday. I say it is application that was not filed by my good self, but that prohibits.
Is that what you're holding?
That is what I'm holding.
Specifically, what is it about? So hopefully by Monday your client will be free.
Hopefully by Monday, when this application is withdrawn, then we will proceed to complete what we are doing.
I get that it becomes a conditionality then that if this application is withdrawn, your client gets to go home.
Pending, that will impeach them from continuing with the negotiations. Otherwise, we need to wait and this application is taken and the results come before we can also come in. Because independency of this application, none of us can perform. But at least we have the agreement that we are ready to end. So but for this application, we would have ended today. Unfortunately, our hands are tied.
Enti busa say Ghana for ye busa say application ben kwa na atimi ahodi omo dwumadi na omu din nyina. Say omo provide documents and as omo provide sureties. But even because of this application intino omo ntimi anya inspection about the sureties omo provide no. What could this application be? Na je say adananya application keto and na Ghana for person who say ade potin ben and na abebomu a enti even according to the lawyer now say because of this application sir application in free ho ama omundi sa adwumade ne nwie ya chama wontumi ntimi man bill enti omo twen Monday na omo hunu ba bia application nso bebobo ne de akwaduru na che say there sama wontumi aso ne nsa na aso na ne yetwe na sre ne abasa enya adeketo akora na abrante ba kwan nyina yenim na ye friend Kevin Taylor waje ne home na kese pa ewo Mabrofo so no abechiremu application no adekode potia esa application na ababebo na pese nyina yen fabre alleged me be say alleged because yentimi enjina ne Kevin Taylor kana so one back with any evidence or say or no ne de wonim pefe adekode potia enti egusu a ye hodu chama wontumi enti yemtimi manen kofi omi enti asema Kevin Taylor so kan.
Okay, mami ma konkonsa allegations. Mami ma the konkonsa in this whole thing. Application all can also say the application to frustrate us. When I go to the application was mami ma story no. Mon kwasi afuna mu street here demonstration. Mami chiro bibi. Sa application all can. Bloggers no twanko didi. The Interpol and FBI, they have shown interest in Chairman Wontumu's case. It also would see appear kubia. Or say the sureties there, we have met it. The bill, we have met it. In fact, they were supposed to do the inspection. Now got some revision your man no so application sa application abano. Mean to me can't share say Chairman Wontumi go feel Monday and answer go Monday. If you say I will see a delay with the application. The application the Interpol and FBI interested in Chairman Wontumu's case. And untina and can agree because
Minia me pamacho Kevin Taylor and eka. Or say Interpol and FBI na interest. Anya interest ewo case na koso no when raise another concern. Enya me na meka Kevin Taylor. Kevin Taylor so de ne credibility aye 50-50. Okase hwesoro to da bia hwefom na okase hwefom aya no hwesoro because ono an ekofa doctor bi de ne bre Ghana for say oye doctor o US a okita na credit a okita na accreditation ye hwe mo Ghana ha ni US a beto dwa and daily onye doctor ti nipa bi say o kan asema moma ye ntie no mienu betima aba so say nokre na Kevin kra no ehefa eno nya ne sources efriye
but the champ will provide KRONUMTVEXTRA say ye nyina. Why not? All that they have to do is go through the documents, look at every receipt, connected to every facility or every property. Use DSC our one, and they'll be like, I want to go home. There's no big deal. But the reason why I want to me at this time money in Abba, still appear could be Ayɛ Kese. Chairman want to me cannot go because there's an application, and that application was not filed by him. The application is frustrating the process, and it's not just a mere application. It's an application that is strong. Into that application, the interest of the Interpol and the interest of the FBI. Now, why is the FBI interested? Why is the Interpol interested? Now, remember, that is a chairman to me at a lot of properties, the allegations and some of the stories going out there. The allegations on the streets is that chairman to me cars or the majority of them are stolen cars from Canada. That's the allegation that is in the charge sheet. The allegation is that chairman to me cars or Ghana in Porsche Lamborghinis 90% of our cars allegation is say Canada any American in the buy. Now, secondly, the reason why the FBI, okay, say, may a story be about a Ivorians group, mercenary groups are all over Ghana, abe frustrating elections. No, the allegation is that those people were being financed by Chemautmi. They are looking at terrorist financing. These are all allegations I'm giving you in the system. These are some of the allegations. The FBI and the Interpol are interested in and they're investigating. That is why they have written an application to the Ghana court and also to the Yoko that the guy cannot be released because they are also conducting their investigation. That is the allegation. That is the allegation I am telling you. This is the allegation I have heard from my source. It is because some part of the story is terrorist financing. Some part of the story is defrauding people. It's got to do with money laundering. Some part of the story too is got to do with terrorist financing. So the story you see there are simple. No? So they jump on the $10 billion grabber. They don't care about the money. The FBI and the Interpol are looking at the offense committed. They are interested. That is why Chemautmi is still in there.
I'm say Asem Keminti lanso kanano. But Sablanti win ankasane de sebi Wontumi emfa na Asem enya Asem. Because normally Wontumi enwa Asem e de two bi so e ma ene na o de shower ene ho fa pepe. Intino normally aya na source of ayi ode bana aya na nye credible. Eno ho example na me de ma no anti me onye obi a metai efa na Asem age say okan me twan kopim sa Asem no bekwa kukusi ne ye hu se sa na tie because party say MPP for na bi so ka say even nipa na offer the application no is from the MPP group na mu na e pese omo mafia chairman Wontumi nsem na kwa akoye bebre enenam emframa mu enti no Asem ne tofa bo nyina no eyitiawa Asem ne tofa bo nyina no eyitiawa nkomodi nyina ne say abranti bi e fe na chairman Wontumi Ghana ban ensa aka no so mo ye hwehwemu abra na aban wo so no kururu bi e course eni dwutimdi bi e course a na efa ne ho omugya na okọ ena yokufo nso akwakofa no so mu to aso nso ayo so yo so hwehwemu na omu hwehwemu no mu koye den kire se omu hu se sisia no omu ye nya some evidence bi e kire se nokre abranti wadi dwurum bi e wo ba bi a sika bi afafa ne nsase enti se ebegya na age se yenya sika bi e besi awowa sika na omu hwehwe no e 50 million 50 million beto ho na ye twen se MPP fo betimi akọ na omakokutu esa sika no enti na bebre ni da Canada a Japan so MPP minority members enso kokoduru ho no omde omkotena transform keke ena de support to ye kire omani bra na abere omu yero msoro koye but nipa baako a otimi gina mu a so obetu sika no ya abranti fe no branda champion besre MPP fo ene Wontumi adofo nyina na se ni aba no wa abansem omu nkyere omadwen na mmom monhwɛ yie na mu bia ankɔ ya ade e betia mbra ama ne ho ankodi nsenseme e wɔ aban mu mesrew chama wontumi de bae na wahu nipa pull up buza ho sɛ wokoye bibi na wo ye kyewa nipa be pull se ya na da bi meme de o ye papa ana o ye ma kra na sɛ ya de Ghana dwuma de bi hye wonsa na sɛ wa nye ne sɛ ne sefata na masika bi fafa wonsa ase na odi Ghana bro e ma nipa ho kyerɛ omo a o de ya monko market na monko hwɛ ye maame na me wo market bra omo bre monko schools afi monko PZ monko circle monko other places na monko hwɛ sɛ ne boys ni youth e bre before ansa na omanya kakra akoma no kasa ombe kasa ni nyina sɛ adwuma ni oman mu na nso sika wɔ oman mu ya gudie ne ye niam nyina kodi mpanyimfo bi ho na sika kɛse ya bodin nye sika ketwa $50 million, $20 million. Now, but kona pa for obi so free simba santimamu ana bankran be di pa ansa na nsa akoda no. Ni nyina ye mpanyi boni ya nyom. Nti me de se mra ni so sa mpanyifo we bi mu a me de me hwemu ho. Mra ni ni a kopem se no kure bi wo bia ye de e be pie. Nti me de chama wontumi de se na ho sie bi mu mobo no. Me no ne ho nya me mobo because utie lawyer na sama o kan ye na. Oso mo nya ne hwe. Na pomudin ye kama. Ni bibia ye kama nti no eye hwehwemu no mo ye nti so onya boni bia hwehwemu no bekwa wie no he will be exonerated a mo be yi no de na ba bonten a ne ho beto no nti me de o kuku da mata na chi me ye chimi a sa kuku damfo yi ba kokora ma me da obi bia ase ene eda edikan a wo hwe ya mesre obebre se obe subscribe to your channel no makramo